You want eggs? I'm about to go for eggs.
All right. Okay.
You want some?
Yeah.
You say you want eggs? Boiled eggs? Yeah, fried.
Yeah. Either way, you can do it either way.
The Iron Bowl, 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt in many cases, starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Right.
I'll hit back.
That first time we last time was good time, and this shit was good, wasn't it? The bag shit don't work no more. I got this. That's not how the big one.
Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hey, boy, I smell gas. You got one of the stoves on that's not on?
Oh, I had to start it. But it's fine.
Surges across the 30 out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
I'm just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum. And hopefully we can carry that over to next season.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Makes the team one-dimensional.
You got a toy in the couch with lines. Yeah, short call. Get everything up, okay?
Dropping back, it's Simpson. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's put down. Once it's at the time, underway. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown.
The rice with that lineman? Oh, any rice with that? Any rice with that rice that we got from our Cynthia?
You don't like cilantro, though, do you?
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this.
Any rice with the rice we got from our Cynthia?
Change this route.
I don't want no line. That's
The drive. through just as he released the pass and incomplete. These two rivals first played in 1893. There was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first two plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The inside handoff. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football, going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. Here's the heat. Intercepted, number 19. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, this defense has set the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. Tiger made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just run away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from
Which one?
He was outside the pocket. Nowhere to go with this.
Misfired on first down. Back to the air on second.
Oh, might want to go through signing. You know you hurried up and shit, man. That's some bullshit.
That's the kind of play that can really get
No, you did
going
that.
as they have a first down
What fault, y'all?
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch something.
Can't find his man. It's going to a shot. Right to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He's got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Bernard. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Miller.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. At the 20. Touchdown.
Way to switch their defense up on his ass.
Gets it done with a huge interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that a little bit, dude. If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so probably no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stops at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of negatives, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, to get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, that should have been a pick, man. Get your hands up, boy. On that shit. Come on, 17.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Spot a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs over the crowd. He'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Collins.
He put it out. Didn't even make it out.
Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. They'll immediately call timeout.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can see the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They stop him at the 42, but they get him.
That's all I say it is. And shots to be doing is like virus.
To pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He fires a bullet.
I might even see that nigga back, dude. Fuck.
Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing a turnover.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
And the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Kane. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Bust through behind his pad. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first half as they'll make some adjustments. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the air. It's Knight. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Hey.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this moment now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
What's the problem?
Way to give a little start to the drive. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. And a great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it, because you have your primary guy to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw time running short in the half. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's going to wrap up the
So get with you.
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
It was the problem.
The second half, Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out from deep in his own end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. It's Knight. Now improvising. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
You lucky you overthrew that shit, because that shit was coming to me.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Snap from the gun on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. They'll make the stop about a yard short with the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Knight. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Now it's going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here comes the heat. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Shit.
Tie.
So never played that
Tonight, you would be slicing tomatoes was so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
The only way he was going to score, I should have never did this.
My in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely.
You about to eat your bliss up too. Keep on blessing like that. I'm about to eat that shit up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff.
Nice.
Nice. A real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone.
Bless you. Bless you.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Got it, looking for first. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And watch the offensive line. They all block back as they're blocking one. The quarterback decides, oh, he's got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Come on, man. You ain't doing like that, huh?
Well, you knew you were going to
Come on, man.
throwing the go route.
He need no pressure. He can throw it on. Come on.
College football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Tigers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and then you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Quick catch on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on
And they went on the floor and went to sleep. He stay going to sleep like that.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll take it himself. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something on this. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much. He runs in for 6.
They're set to kick off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Yeah, good time we had.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
The million one who wanted to keep it up, you know, then he tried to take it down.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking to throw it, Simpson.
Just a little incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter, you're trailing, it's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under direct.
He'll take the deep shot.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. We playing back and everything.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
It's all good. You can't stop me. That's all you can do. To beat me with speed right now.
He has been
Still gotta stop me.
precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument.
Yeah, shit, man.
The defense is absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long.
Right back.
Understanding what he's seeing and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline toward the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Fires it. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They'll stop the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense
All the
that
stuff
time,
I've been
shutting down the
taking.
option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game,
I
and
ain't
all
use
week
that.
long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Knight. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Auburn with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Open up. Open up that funnel.
Hold on, dog.
Onto the field.
One of them was something I took from you. You told me I had roaches. I ain't never used it.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Good quickness to grab it off the back.
They even like
And they didn't get it forward and edge.
the blocker.
Defense wins the battle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab on the left. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect.
You can log in now.
This guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage
You can log in now.
been awful.
Don't do it.
But this guy just finds a way to thread the needle.
He hauled
Lock
that
in.
one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards over 100, over 200, over 300, now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
From the Reds, never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty. Haven't sacked him.
Hey, go get his ass, y'all. Go get him.
Letting him feel the physicality in this game and not letting him feel comfortable.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. No, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that.
Hey, man, blitz his ass.
Play coming right here.
Hey, blitz his ass. Go get him, y'all. We don't care. We got a score right here. And we on 5. And we on 5. You better go to 3. We on 5.
Simpson. Quarterback now breaking.
Thank you. This game.
Here's the third interception of the night.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time. Breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Get him out of here. Who is the guy? Not me.
So with the late lead, they're
Not
ready
me.
to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Since 1893,
Good game, Mo.
this game has meant more to the fans in the state of Alabama than any other sporting event. And the toilet paper will fly at Toomer's Court. The Eagles will fly, and it is an orange and blue game as Auburn takes down the Tide in the Iron Bowl. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.